In May of this year, I set out to completely destroy Westeros with dragons in Crusader Kings 3, A Game of Thrones, and in my last attempt, I fell short. Barely getting through Dawn before being defeated not only in-game, but by the game itself corrupting and my PC dying. But CK3 itself and the Game of Thrones mod have been updated, and my PC is more stable, and I have a determination like no one before. So join me, Midgeman, in this feature-length challenge special, as I put everything I know about Crusader Kings 3 and the Game of Thrones mod to the test, to completely exterminate Westeros from Dragonback. Who will fall? Westeros, my PC, or my own mental state? Let's find out together and meet our hero. Okay, welcome to the rerun. Let's go over our new hero, or shall we say destroyer. We are Master Aethan Nuqueer. We are a temperate, ambitious, shy individual. We are a brilliant strategist, flexible leader, which we gained randomly from being a brilliant strategist. We are a veteran adventurer. This is going to be very important. We are a knight because it was free. We are, of course, a dragon rider as per this challenge's requirements. We are fecund, shrewd, a formidable fighter, and a freed man. Now, starting with our dragon Whitefyre is named after our previous run's Whitefyres, of course, but we had to make them a little powerful, obviously, for the state of this challenge. If we're going to be trying to take out the entirety of Westeros, and I mean take out, they need to be a potent animal. This time, Whitefyre is accepting, supporting, aggressive, calculating, a noble dragon, a tyrannic leviathan, swift, majestic, and of course tamed. They're only an adult this time, and we made sure that they were for certain female. So our plan, obviously, at first is we're going to need to set ourselves on the path of glory. We're going to need to use our time as an adventurer to build up an army, and we're then probably going to try and take Dragonstone. Last time I did this, I formed a kingdom over here in the Sisters and used that as a jumping off point. However, many of you said that I can probably get a lot more done by being actually within the Iron Throne, and honestly, you're right. So we're going to try and join from under the Iron Throne and destroy it and go from there. We're also going to be a little bit more lax with the rules this time, considering one of the biggest challenges we're going to be facing is the game itself and how stable it's going to get. I need to get as strong as possible, as fast as possible. So that means exploits and, you know, not being law friendly. Let's get right to it, shall we? As our first action, we're going to go into debt, and we're going to grab Lyra here, who is a novice physician. Or do I? Yes, no, she's much younger, and we're going to need to secure our succession at least a little bit, so maybe taking Lyra as a mistress might be a good potential start as well. So we are going to go into debt right away. Let's hear a story or two and maybe gain exotic diplomacy straight off the bat. We did! Hey, look at that. +4 Diplo right at the start. That's going to help us out. And what's the hooded figure want? It's the local lord. Let's see if we can get him on our roll of patrons. I did, because I saved him. Very nice. And let's get back to camp. If he's on our patrons, can we grab anything from him? Make a request right away. Ooh, could use him to arrange a marriage, maybe? Or we could use him to offset the gold right away. Oh, he's only going to pay 6 to me for that? What about men-at-arms? What will he... A random size 1? Sure, let's do that right away. Disputant scouts? I will take it. That's perfect. Oof. Whilst I'm very much going to want martial lifestyle perks at some point, at first I actually am going to go for the destination focus lifestyle, at least for the first 4 years, mainly because I want extra prestige, because we're going to need that for example, various tasks ahead. Sure, we're using money for our men-at-arms, but we will need prestige. Trust me on that. We're going to want to try and get our level of fame up as fast as possible. Anyway, let's go do ourselves some quests. And we've got an escort emissary quest right here, which is it's a very nice little contract for us. And we'll move our entire camp. We'll also scout for talent as we do. Let's see what we get as a men-at-arm from this lady. Armored footman. Hey, I will also take that. Let's also see what's in this city holding. Oh, there's a weaponsmith. Enemy fatal casualties plus 12% is huge. I'm going to go into more debt. I'm going to go into hellishly more debt. Get ourselves some armor and accessories right away. What's debt if you're not running a kingdom anyway? Glorious, glorious day right away as well. Whitefyre brings forth a clutch. Whitefyre has laid a clutch of 3 eggs. My dragon keepers have quickly thrown together new areas for incubation, having not expected more than a single egg. The rest of the world looks on in envy as I have been blessed with these treasure. Born from Whitefyre today is more wealth than almost all the families will ever know, or more power than they will ever be able to wield. Soon the scions of House Nuquia will take to the skies. Oof, we got a purple, a mandarine, and a gold egg. Let's put those as trinkets right now because, boom, well, let's get that growth. Princess Miguel Targaryen just took to the skies on Balerion the Black Dread. Can I... Well, I wonder if I will be able to sway her at some point. She's not married right now. Oh no, she's a nun. She's a nun. It doesn't matter. So one of the awesome things here is when you ask to create a men-at-arms, it can be anything they have access to. So depending on what region you are, you could get lucky and get some really, really strong men-at-arms. However, I believe if your men-at-arms are full, they'll just begin to upgrade them for you. That's fine. Yes, increased my armored footman size. So now that I have Disputant Scouts, armored footmen, and mangonels, it should always be one of those 3, maybe. Possibly. Let's find out. So it is getting close to the time where I'm ready to invade and get ourselves set up as a landed lord. However, I've decided to take some time and try to do some education and go to the university, see if I can get myself the 5-star education trait for this character, because that will help us so much on our invasion of Dragonstone. Boom, we've done it. We lost Brilliant Strategist, and we've gained Exalted Warrior, Army Movement Speed, and Army Siege Weapon Effectiveness is going to be huge. We'll keep in touch. We also gained a Prestige book. Nice. We'll finish our university visit. Okay, I'm going to try an ill-fated and mad attempt at conquering Dragonstone. This is probably not going to work, but I'm hoping it will. But it's going to come down to sieges and sieging fast. And a dragon duel, apparently. I'm currently dueling Melee, the Red Queen, in a duel. Try spinning. Try spinning. Come, Whitefyre. Show them no mercy. Eschewing any sense of defense, Whitefyre dives straight into melees. We killed the Red Queen. Oh my god, roaring in anguish as a wing is ripped off, but Whitefyre does not let go, continuing to rip and tear. With a whip of the neck, she gets a ferocious bite on Melee's neck. After the final cry from the creature, she rips her head straight off. Shattering roar, Dracarys. Oh my god. Yes, Gondo. Gondo will be knighted. We don't have enough men to siege this, but that was 50% war score. And quite nicely as well, the Baratheons are allied in and haven't joined here yet. I'm hoping I can get enough war score from just sieging other bits of land, perhaps? Oh, no, God, the Baratheons have appeared. The Baratheons have appeared. This is about to get bad. I don't even think a dragon roll is going to save us. What is the go-to here? Maybe we try and capture Berryport. Oh, gosh, we didn't even get off onto our ships. That's really not good. Caught in a spring? Sorry, who is this? Yeah, sure. Random woman. Okay, the Baratheons are here. Oh no, they split the army. Where's that second stack coming from? My only hope is this. Oh no, this is not occurring. This is not well. Apparently I'm fighting Prince Balon. Let's try spinning. Oh, we just took out Vhagar and Prince Balerion. Oh, that's huge. Who are we fighting now? Whoa, we're now fighting a Darkton instead. Oh god, are the Baratheons still in this? They are. Can we wipe peace and then come back? Luther would not accept this. Oh god, we just wiped out so many Targaryens and massive dragons. This is not going to go well. It might go well enough though. No, definitely not. Oh, I don't know. Look, that's not horrendous actually. We might be able to come back and get our forces together to beat some of that. So I lost the war, but I can just start it again. Sure, I'm going to break a truce, lose a level of fame, all that shenanigans, but now we've got a different person we're fighting, right? And legitimately, I think all we have to do is have our guys stand here and have them throw themselves against us. That's all their army gone. Can I get 100% without sieging Dragonstone? That's the real question here. This might be it. Nope. Who's joined? Armory of New Grace. Well, New Grace, gracefully, kindly, would you mind going away? Hopefully this will do it. We actually have enough men. And I'm sick. Bang. 100% enforced demands. So be it. We are now the Count of Dragonstone. Fantastic. Okay, so we are officially landed. We're currently ill. I think we can get over being ill. Currently, I was just looking into what do we do about, being unlanded. Also, we've got a -50 with everyone for a long time because of broke truce. So we're going to need diplomacy to offset that. Our diplomacy ain't great, so we'll probably have to marry for diplomatic purposes. Now, one of the things I need to do is, even though it's gonna be really difficult to do, because here's the thing. Our lord has a claim on our title, so that could be a problem. Both of them do. So I want to see if I can submit to a random other duke, because we are only a count. We do have this, so maybe we can try and... Wow, Driftmark owns a lot of this land. Something really weird happened with the succession. But I'm thinking of maybe, can I find someone powerful enough who might not listen? And I'm thinking, can I see if I can... Okay, no. I think if I go under the Velaryons instead, it might be better. So can I... Oh, no, I can't. I have to go for top liege. I think it's better to go after Darkton. I can only submit to Targaryens. Okay, so I'm going to have to swear fealty. I can't get low. I need to go in and I need to instantly try and get title revocation protection. So let's give this a go. Okay, paused. Modify vassal contract. I want title revocation protection for high levies. Okay, I've got protected revocation. We're good. Now, I need to find myself a wife. And again, I'm going to need someone with pretty high diplomacy. You might be a really good option here. Malantha Wren. That's a cool house sigil as well. You could work, honestly. You're 27. It's going to have limitations in terms of kids. No, you know what? Oh, wait, you're pregnant. You are pregnant. That's a problem. Okay. Okay, what about prestige gain? What have we got in terms of prestige gain? Or Webbers? No, not really anyone any good. Okay, we are just going to have to look on diplomacy, I think. 22, Ryder. You are also ill. Kind of the next best thing. Okay, I think we're going to go for this Ryder girl. She's 22. Go for that from here. We need to pick a new lifestyle as well. Oh, I can have a Dragon Keeper. Awesome. Perfect. Good, because we stole the Dragon Pit of Dragonstone. Need to sort out our council. Most importantly, we need to get our control up and going, and then... Is Gammon's Tower a castle? It is. Can I revoke? I need more than a limited crown authority. And boom. Cool. Good. So we gained 2 titles. That's decent. We need that for a little bit of a power base. I think that's going to be it for now. I'm going to need to get more characters kind of in and hope for the best there. I just got the strong trait through training for the tournament. Seems the King of Dragonstone doesn't like me. Oops. Oh well. He's just given himself tyranny for turning me away like that. And we've had our first daughter, so I will name this after a channel member. If you want to have your name immortalized in my campaigns, remember, become a channel member. Now that we've settled into our realm, we can begin our destruction of Westeros. And for that, we're going to need to declare war. Now, we are going to be declaring war technically on the Velaryons, and we're going to want to keep the islands here kind of safe. We don't want to destroy those right away, but any lands that we can destroy early in this war will be very, very good. That being said, potentially there's 10,000 men coming in here. 5,000, 5,000. We've got to try and crush the armies early. Get some sieges down, and then look to start destroying settlements. With that in mind, I'm going to raise our troops here and now. This is me in charge, and we are going to siege down the Lord's land first. Even though it's not our primary war goal, so to speak. My wife became my lover. Very nice. What a way to celebrate the war. Ooh, 9,000 men coming on in. This should be good for us. Looking at these battle stats, that's going very, very, very well. Our damage was increased by 1,000% there. House relations deteriorating quite a lot. Promising soldier. And my daughter is pensive. Interesting. So we will want to destroy some of the land over here if we can in this war. Make a good start. We've got a lot of provinces that we need to destroy. Captured Valyrian steel sword from House Macy of Macy's Hook. Dancer is a good one. I'll lose a level of fame to get myself a Valyrian steel sword. The enemy fatal casualties of my hammer is good, but it's a Valyrian steel sword. Oh my gosh. I've just seen how much... I don't have an admiral. I was like, why is this costing me so much? One of these reduces... I thought one of these reduced embarkation cost. they not anymore? Oh no, this is going to be a very, very expensive campaign then. Oh no, it does. Look, it's just not on the listed, I don't think. Okay, for the first time, let's use our dragon. Naught shall be left but ash and ruin. And there we have our first settlement destruction. And we're going to... Oh, Whitefyre got lightly wounded. But also there is the first appearance of ruins on the map. Perfect. Good. Whitefyre has recovered from our wounds, so we can do that destruction again. And we've had our son, Ethan. He'll be named after a channel member, Lion. After Lionheart X10. And we have now just taken out Stone Dance, which means Milk Eye's Port is no more. We've taken our first special building off the list as well. And we're going to continue down Macy's Hook. I would love to go attack Bitterbridge. Maybe I do that before I finish off Macy's Hook, because Macy's Hook's going to be close for me to do. Maybe I go attack Bitterbridge. Cause some ruins over here first and foremost. I like that idea. Ash and Ruin. Oh, I gained Wounded. Ash and Ruin. I lost the trait Wounded just as soon as I got it. Oh, yes. If we can remove Bitterbridge, that's going to be astounding. Are they coming for me? You coming for me, Reachman? So I just got wounded attacking Menemeles, and the Valarians have also got troops back, so I need to run back and go and make sure they're dealt with, just to keep this war going on a bit longer. We've also been working our way through the whole of body line of perks, mainly because maintaining our health is paramount to this succeeding, at least until we can take over as our kid. Okay, so we have a new issue. The neck is now involved in this war, so we need to beat up Howland Reed. Oh, not Howland Reed. Howland Reed's family. Who is the neck? Banar Reed. They have a lot of light footmen, those frog spears, ironwood spears as well. That could counter a lot of our guys. Is there any hills nearby? If we go wait in the hills, they might come for us. Whitefyre is also wounded again after I healed from my severe injury and I managed to destroy this, and then Whitefyre's now been wounded again. So we're back on the waiting game before we can destroy provinces. Oh, you know what? I will take the combat. Oof, that's a nice victory. I think we destroyed that army outright, which is important for us. Oh, that's an 100%. We kind of wanted to avoid that. We don't have the war goal. Who did we capture? We captured Daemon. I'm just going to release them because I don't want it to be 100%. Whitefyre's recovered from my wound. Excellent. We're going to go try and finish it off because now we also have the chance to destroy some of the neck, which will also help continue this, shall we say. Gosh, smashing my way through the Bitterbridge region. I need a healer again. I hope I can get... I mean, it is Bitterbridge. It has a renown for getting rid of famous characters. But yes, we have removed Bitterbridge itself. I don't want to deal with their last province because if I remember correctly, if I unland someone who's fighting in the war itself, it removes them as a possible enemy. So let's try and just get provinces around them first. Oh no, we 100%ed the war. And I need a healer again. Do we perhaps take this as our sign of maybe getting out of this battle? Maybe so. Maybe so. Okay, we took the piece here mainly so I can recover my wounds a little bit. It was another severely wounded, and I don't think I'm going to get lucky this time removing it like I did last time. We welcome 2 new babies, Ridlax and Runx, after 2 more channel members. And also, because we're Faith of the Scourged, Faith of the Seven, we can raid overseas, which means we have the ability to raid over in Essos, and we're going to use that to fund our wars. My wound is now down to just a standard wounded rather than severely wounded, despite the fact I just had my wound aggravated. And there is some raid loot. And we have now finished whole of body. And there is the death of a dragon rider right there. The king is dead. Jaehaerys the Conciliator is gone. Verminthor the Bronze Fury is now out and about. Okay, next up on our hit list are the Darklings. Now, they don't have any allies, so this is just going to be me destroying the Darkling realm, and I'm kind of okay with that. Hopefully, someone might join using the Border Wars policy, but we'll find out. Raise our forces, and we want to focus on taking combats first and foremost. New Lord Commander of the Wall, but oof, that was quite close, honestly. Now, this province here is our war goal, so we don't want to be sieging here. Let's go straight for the Dun Fort and the Darkling's main holding. Oh, and it's gone. This is going to be a fun little war, I think. They've attacked us here in the province of Pick Hall. I think this should again be an absolute savage battle. And with it, let us celebrate. Oh, Whitefyre is slightly wounded. That's frustrating. So we won't be able to do that until she's healed. Only a light wound, so hopefully she'll be fine. Just means this war is going to go slowly. So if you're ever attempting this yourself, you want to make sure you target the castle holdings first, but you don't need to do cities, as if you get all the castles, the cities will tend to fall. The whole province will tend to fall. We just got this area here by just getting the one castle, you see. So this area has only one castle holding, so this one castle holding should, in fact, there we go, remove the entire province. Okay. Also, we do need to be careful that the more we do this, the more the game is probably going to get unstable. So we need to be very, very careful of that. Now, the real talk here is, can we get... Will the war end if we destroy Duskendale? I think it... so if we destroy this province. Whitefyre is lightly wounded, but we got it. Okay, so we're now at war with no defenders, and that does invalidate the war. Fantastic. So invalidation by destruction is the way that we need to do this. And there is no longer a defiant Duskendale. That future has been completely ruined. Whitefyre has recovered from her wound, and we have gained a claim on the entirety of Driftmark. So I'm going to actually run this, mainly because I think I need to be at least a duke for me to be able to continue throwing my weight around in this campaign. I'm already noticing that I'm going to struggle to get claims anywhere past like the Blackwater. And whilst that's fine, it means I'm going to rely on alliance change. And then if I've destroyed most of the crown lands, we're going to run into an issue. I think this is going to be the way to do it. Wow, that was really nice and easy. And yeah, I'll knight this randomer. Oh, Seafoam. Seafoam better than what I want. Diplomatic range could be amazing. What's the one I got? Dancer. I mean, oh, and we've got Pincer as well. I mean, I guess we're collecting all of them now. So did that destroy the kingdom? No, it didn't. Okay. Oh, Whitefyre just brought forward another clutch. This is, well, quite clutch. We've been blessed with 3 new dragon eggs. We have a black, a pink, and a yellow. Hell yeah. Let's give our son the black dragon egg. Give our daughter the yellow dragon egg. And let's give our wife... No, not our wife. She's a milk of the poppy addict. Let's give our youngest son the pink. Now I'm a duke. I can interact with the dragon pit, and I'm going to try and capture one of the wild dragons. And Sheepstealer has been put into the dragon pit. That's amazing. The other one is Cannibal, and I think I'd rather just either slay Cannibal or throw him out if we can, because let me just can't do that for another year anyway. So he's just chilling. Cannibal's just chilling. Next up, we're going to be attacking Rook's Rest, and we're actually doing this more than anything to attack the Fossawaries. So we're going to be marching on down over there if we can, but it begins another dragon war. We'll burn a lot of Rook's Rest just for the hell of it, I think, as well. Why not? Why not, after all? They are faster than me by quite a bit. There we go. Yes, this man will be knighted. Can we find this man a spouse? Oh, a new dragon enters the world under Prince Mattis Targaryen. Okay. Right. Here goes a battle with the Fossaways. Oh, this might be very close. Westerosi sellswords? Oh, there was a not a free company, but you know what I mean. A mercenary company in there. Another battlefield knighthood. You're not very good. No, I'm not going to knight you. Einar, yeah, you can. You're 70 years old. I will reward you with a knighthood just before you die, inevitably. Yeah, the Goldfur bros are struggling. My son had a dragon. That's cool. That's really cool. Right, we need to go down to Appleton and Orchard Way. And with that, the entirety of the Fossawaries have been dealt with. Oh, King Viserys has had his own dragon. It's going to be a rough battle, actually, because they've got Summer Knights and Westerosi sellswords and all sorts in that army. I'm sorry, I'm apparently a known criminal because I declared war. Oh, because I declared war on you. Yeah, no, decline. Well, looks like I get to kill my king. I might have to peace out of the Rook's Rest war. Christ, that's hard to say. Early, in order to... They won't accept a white peace. I'm just going to siege them down real quick and then go deal with my own king if I can. I don't really have that many men, but I can get some mercenaries. Turns out I didn't have enough men to finish the siege, so we've bought the Pentoshi band and we're going to just go sit right here in the hills and wait for them to attack us. I think you screwed up, my liege. I think you screwed up. I'm just gonna deal with Rook's Rest and then use this Lord War to try and claim some more of Dragonstones, etc., etc., etc. Okay, so Cracklaw Point is now just gone. Oh, we could go beat up New Grace because they're in this war. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go destroy New Grace as well. Get them nice and early. Well, yes, my son should definitely be ambitious. I'll help him with dragons. Okay, it's time to see what happens if we remove the king's only remaining title. Okay, a new king formed over on... Oh, it took my land. Well, that sucks. It's time to kill the crabs, I guess. Do we leave them? But no, they're Westerosi Valyrian rather than Valyrian. Okay, and we've already claimed pincer from them. As much as I really, really love the crab's treasure trove, it's time for it to die. Use my own men against me, how dare you? Right, I'm going to siege this down to end the war. Should be able to claim his title directly now as well. Or her title, should I say, because I have most of the title. And give me the claimant faction for the title. Oh, avaricious, thank you. And now if I go into the factions, I can press my demands. Then war it is, and that's 100% enforced demands done. Fine. Ooh, we've just had a very pretty young dragon called Gold Scale born in our dragon pit. And one of our sons just became a dragon rider. So we're in a bit of a weird one. I need to set a new target to fabricate the claim. And I think I need to start scaling up my wars. However, because I've destroyed all of this region, my manpower is going to be limited to what I've got until I develop my buildings, etc. So I feel like the only way to get things going might be to start destroying, say, I don't know, the entire realm in some way. So I'm going to try and figure out a way to dissolve the Seven Kingdoms. And until then, I need to find somewhere to attack that is far enough away that it's not going to keep causing me too many issues down here. I think I'm going to see if I can just fabricate a claim all the way down in Redwyn and just go for a little war over there. And Goldscale is apparently female, which is fantastic. My daughter has just come of age and I need to find her a decent son. You are club-footed, but you have a claim on the entirety of the north. In a normal playthrough, I'd be all over that. But legitimately, I think I might need to be looking directly for traits. Like this Pike guy could be really good, but he's chaste. Oh, there's a Mirish Herculean man. You're a genius. Okay, you're a Herculean, but your prowess is very low. I think I'm going to go for Sir Balon Lontower here. He's a marcher, but that genius is too cheeky not to grab, I think. So it turns out a war with the Arbor is a war with the entire Reach. So maybe not. We need to go about this another way. Again, I think I need to start thinking about fighting wars over here and then not killing them. Otherwise, that way I can only attack dukes who will be able to pull in dukes rather than always attacking kingdoms. Oh no, one of my children was just eaten by the cannibal. Poor little boy. There's a Westerosi Dornish vassalization war going on. And oh, we have a dynastic legacy available. Exciting. I think I will go for... So I'm basically got to start setting up for my heir at this point. What's going to help us the most? It's a strong line between House of Warriors and something else. I think it's going to be House of Warriors. Right, time for our next big war. The biggest challenge here is actually Crimson Point with the pirates. But if we can take out Strongstone, that's going to be a huge step as well. And anyone that's not in our territory, so someone like this down here, which I believe is the Selmies of Marchfields. Yes, that's going to be the go right now. And this is going to be a big war again because they've got a lot of troops. A lot of troops. Well, so do we now. Not everybody has joined. And unfortunately, everyone who's joined thus far, all in our kingdom. Oh, that's frustrating. Really? Do I go burn down Hayford just for the sake of it? Oh, my friend Delaria died. That's sad. I need to sort out Dragon Keeper and stuff now. Wow, our son gained loads of trait growing up. He's a brilliant strategist, skilled fighter, wise man, forwarder, flexible leader. And he's been knighted. Awesome. Really awesome. Please don't die. Stats-wise, though, he's a bit poor. Hopefully that's just not kicked in or something. The Selmies have entered the war. Let me see what I can do down here. Okay, so we completed the last war. We're looking decent for ruins, but Dawn has just been vassalized. I decided not to attack Dawn first like I did last time because, you know, Dawn is an issue to say the least in terms of they've got the things to kill dragons, making this game inevitably much harder, and we've got a lot of provinces to destroy. I think we need a power base at this point. I think we need both tax income and standard income. I think the way to do that is we're going to have to try and subjugate like Pentos and Bravos. I think that's the only way to do it, and I think Pentos is going to be our way forward. So I'm gonna take over Pentos if I can. I think maybe Bravos first. Might be better to do Bravos first. Let's take the free city of Bravos. To raise all our forces and head our way over. Well, they've done a few updates, I think, to the Bravosi model since I reviewed it. Check that video out right here, if I've remembered to put it above me. Oh, we captured Bravos. Well, this is going to be problematic to organize. Hello, welcome back. We've consolidated Bravos under some new duchies. Kind of still in the process of that, but we're making a lot of money a month now. And we're currently at war with the Rosbys. This is actually so we can take out, like, for example, the Red Front. So we're going to try and beat up the Cranes and get a little bit of the Vale here and there, but we'll leave the Rosbys actually alive themselves because I need that. I need things to be able to declare on. These independent dukes are my tools, my tools of destruction. This battle could go badly though, because they've got a lot more troops. However, they actually have Scorpions in this battle, so that could have gone really badly for us. Scorpions have become an innovation everywhere, which might be a bit of a problem. And this right here should be the destruction of House Crane. There we go. Nice. Now let's get this little patch of the Vale, shall we, next? So now that we've finished that war, I'm going to try and dissolve Westeros. Let's see how that handles for me. Currently, I'm the only person in that ultimatum, but I wonder if I can get more. Okay, it's time to undertake our first major war. We're going to attack the Riverlands, who have 40,000 men. We have 13,000, but we have 8,000 men, just in case things go wrong. And we're going to try this. It's destruction time. And if we can, I want to try and start eating the far coast of the Riverlands if they attack us. So when we attack them, so that I have the chance to keep attacking them for local claims. You know what? Actually, preemptively, I am going to buy a couple of mercenary bands. I think I'll pay for some of the expensive ones just to increase the amount of men I have at my disposal. I'll raise my entire army. 20,000 men, half plus my dragons should be fine. I want to see if I can bait them into a fight. We'll see. See how this goes. Dragon rolls. Oh! The Riverlander forces are absolutely no more. They have 16 men. So one of the things that I also did was I picked up Pursuit Efficiency from the House of Warriors 2nd tier perk. Oh my god, did that just do some disgusting stuff. Right, it's time for me to start destroying the Riverlands. So what I'm doing is I'm actually going around the coast, so like the borderline with the Westerlands, and I'm gonna see what I can... Do you really have another castle? Oh, it's that tiny one there. I'm going to use that to sort of form this weird snake of ruins and just try to fill in the Riverlands. I mean, I could try and connect that way first. Maybe I'll try and connect up some of the ruins. Oh, we're getting some good rolls here. I haven't been wounded in a little bit. But that does make me uneasy. It might mean that I'm about to die soon. That village there just finished constructing an upgrade. Feels mean that I just they finished whatever building they were building and boom, now they have no castle. I look forward to doing this to Harrenhal. I was worried by that event for a moment there. We've almost fully connected the ruins. Well, I mean, there we are. We meet at the God's Eye. Is this the God's Eye, the river? What's the river between the God's Eye and the Blackwater? Is it the Blackwater? I need to do some lore. Oh, there we are. We've connected the ruins tag. And literally the next provinces, we just get wounded. How badly? How badly? It's a light wound. Okay, successful wound treatment should just... Yes. Something I love about this is that King Viserys doesn't hate me. He does not hate me. I've just got such good diplomacy stats and high legitimacy that I'm destroying Westeros and he can't hate me for it. Ooh, I just got damaged at Weatherport. What is it? Oh, severely injured. That might be it for this war because I'll need to rest up to heal. Oh, Doom delivered though. That's nice. Okay, we're going to wipe peace out. They will not accept. Okay, let's take a province and then white peace. But I think we've done a good scourging here of the Riverlands, off of the white peace, and into the war. This is a really weird way to be playing this game. I'm going to merge the 7-14 flames. The Andals were wrong to believe that the one was divided into 7 aspects, for clearly the Valyrians achieved their greatness only through the will of the one. Thus I shall bring the will of the 14 who are one to all. Faith of the Dragons. Some rulers in your realm will follow the Faith of the Dragons, or Faith of the Andals may convert to Faith of the Dragons. Let's do it. The 14 who are one. Does make my daughter my heir. Is that because have I become equal? I have. Gender law has become equal. Oh, so we are now 71 years old. This is day 3 of me playing this campaign, and we now have to think about the future. we are about to have our heir take over. He is 31 years old and already a dragon rider. This is good, but also bad. This is because Hugo is only 20, which means he's only a young dragon still. And we need it to be an adult dragon to be able to at least burn down cities. There needs to be dragons of an age. So I think our family line is going to have to try. I think we're going to have to try and get Elor here to be the next rider of our current dragon, Whitefyre, and go from there and basically try to manipulate it so various members of our family who have that dragon are commanders. That is far riskier, however, than what we've been doing. We've been very lucky thus far, but it's going to take some proper manipulation to do so. The other thing I'm thinking of doing so that we can continue to fund this escapades, currently we're making a lot of money from owning Bravos, and that's fantastic, but I feel like if we're waiting for time for dragons to grow, it doesn't mean we have to sit idle. I think I'll go and just handle Essos for a little while and try and do something there. But we'll continue on. I'm just trying to think through future plans at this point. But we're now going to make a pretty decent run at the Vale before we inevitably cop it, shall we say. Let's get the army ready and go. Oh, got an illustrious shield artifact. Risks of bravery. Oh, someone charged us. I am noticing that this battle... Okay, no, the battle rolls are fine. I was really worried there. Oh, something I haven't done, which we should do. Whitefyre has killed over 1,000 people. That's insane. Very cool, but also insane. We've now removed the Sisters Islands, and then I'm gonna start trying to clean up around here through the mountains of the Vale. I'll work my way down again. Leave places like Gulltown. Go from the north downwards, I think. We're making really, really good progress in the Vale. I actually think we might get lucky. We might get lucky and get a large chunk of the Vale in this war. Valerian the Black Dread just passed away. That's very good. Very good. So two things. Daemon Targaryen just died, which means Bloodworm is without a rider, and unfortunately Whitefyre just got wounded. Burning down Strong Song. We've made some really, really good progress in the Vale, but this might be it for this war. Not quite sure. I'm going to see how long the wound takes to recover. No, it seems one of my daughters fell in battle. Lady Ridlax, who had just given a sword to as well, not Valyrian Steel one, but a really lovely sword to, has fallen in battle to Lord Wallace Redford. Right, we're going to go burn down the Redford. Right, where is the Redford? It's somewhere down here, isn't it? It's right there. Whitefyre has recovered from her wound, right? Time to make myself a little bit of a line towards the Red Fort. Okay, here we go. It's the Red Fort. Yes. Vengeance is mine. That's the main holding burnt down. Let's see if we can get the second. Oh, there we go. The Red Fort is no more. The red stone walls now alight with fire and crumbling ash. Oh, I could be really cursed and just carve a line through the Vale, try and connect these ruins. Maybe I do that. I'm currently just painting border gore at this point. Valemen do build a lot of castles. That's the moon gates. I think I need to go up into the banners first. This is just so cursed. This is just so cursed. Oh, till death do us part. Whitefyre has recovered from her wounds, but more importantly, our primary wife, Lady Jessamine Ryder, has fallen. 61 years old, milk of the poppy addict. She finally passed. Bless her. Bless her. I now have multiple wives, though, so we'll see. Oh, and I inherited some debt. Great. The destruction of the Vale is going disgustingly well. I'm going to try and clean up these fingers as well. Like, we are 74. We've been doing this for 3 in-game years, and it's a lot, like, because there's a lot of waiting for wounds to heal. Luckily, when in the Game of Thrones mod, if you have light wounds and a good maester, it will instantly heal, like after a month tick. Other times it's much longer, or it's the dragon that's wounded and you have to wait. So yeah, we're making some strong progress. It finally happened. The siege of Ryefield. The defenders of Ryefield have been putting up a decent fight, but of course none can stand against Whitefyre and I. We've been burning their defences from one side of the keep to the other, focusing on those which may have weapons and men before turning on those that would block our men from entering. As we turn to the last of these, I see a lone man on a horse, somehow having to manage to escape the flames, ride towards us, a spear in his hand, as if to lance us. Such bravery or foolishness I cannot tell, but as I direct Whitefyre to turn and face him, I am surprised to see the man's spear fly from his hands and strike me square in the chest, the air driven from my lungs. I cannot even howl with Whitefyre. I am dimly aware of the lurch as Whitefyre rises into the sky, my limp form strapped down, head lolling back to stare at the sky. The rising smoke, dripping embers look so pretty. And with that, we're on to our new character. But now, Whitefyre's gone wild. Why is it down in the Stormlands? Okay, so it's time to get out of this war with the Vale. And so Ryefield becomes the place that claims our father. Okay, so apparently Whitefyre is flying around in Pentos. So there's a chance, like if we get Whitefyre, this animal needs to be pinned at all times. She's currently being hosted in Pentos. If I grab that province in Pentos, there's a chance I'll be able to grab her back into the dragon pit. So I believe this is our time to invade Pentos. Oh, we've got a cat. Let's call it Mittens. No, specifically Detective Mittens. What a great name. That right there is Pentos under heel. However, Whitefyre is now around Flint Cliffs in the north. It flew away mid-war. So that's going to be interesting. I've got a lot of land to now divvy out into the family. So we really need to come up with a way to capture the dragon again. I've just had another son. Lion, Lord Lion of Lion's son. But for now, I'm going to quickly go to university and train a bit. Whoa, my caravan master just killed my sister. Guards! Have this person burnt with dragon. Yes. Burn them with dragon flame. That's not okay. That's another successful military lifestyle level up. And that's overseer. Boom, boom. Fantastic. Okay, Whitefyre is currently flying around Dragonstone. I have an 80% chance to try and capture it myself. Oh, we got him back into the dragon pit. Oh, my son. He did it. He got Whitefyre on his own. He is the prince that is promised. I gave him Dancer as well. But he is the son that will continue my father's work. Oh, dear Lord, no. My niece wife. Yeah, we're going that Targaryen level stuff. Was just killed by cannibal. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm being pursued by cannibal. Flee. Jesus, we almost died. Now we're going to become a Dragon Rider house. We have enough Dragon Riders in our house to gain that bonus. Because also I'm a Dragon Rider as well. So let's become a Dragon Riding house. That will get us the Dragon Riding dynastic legacy, which is really cool. Also, my son's on a date. When morning arrives, Calla Mortier has presented herself. My son is also refusing marriage, but he's come up with this list of people he'd like to possibly... Ooh, a fine beginning. The day that Aelor and Calla spent in each other's company turned out to be a successful one. They went to the castle garrison. Oof, this is the woman he wants to marry. Then we shall proceed with the marriage, I guess. Me and my son might become best friends. That's cool. We're going to get our first draconic dynastic legacy. And we have died. Lord Lion, the Conciliator, we'll call him, or Consilidator, is passed into the realm of the great dragons. And now it's time that we continue the destruction. As Lord Aelor, the time has now come. The time has very much now come. Time for my first war back atop Whitefyre. We're going to start off nice and easy against the Pharynx, but this should allow us to nab a few other locations, be able to take out the Plums, for example. If you want to see me play as a secret Targaryen of House Plum, check out this video right here. Maybe cue that one up for after this. First naught shall be left but ashen ruin of the siege, and boom, there's another little ruin that gets made. All right, let's go and beat up on House Plum. Oh, we've also got some Dornish. They're going to be interesting to deal with. Right, we caught the Plums. And there we have our first chunk of the Westlands destroyed. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is our first chunk of the Dawn done as well. And that's my war complete, cleaning up a large area of the Crown Lands as well. Also, what's this war going? Westeros Conquest of the High Lordship of the First Stepstones, which is owned by the Free City of Lys. Sure, okay. Now it's time for me to go for someone slightly larger and deal with the Riverlands again. I would like to just point out that we currently have plus 700 advantage right now. We're losing 30 because of disembark penalties, but we are gonna just sort of melt the entirety of the Riverlands forces, and there they go. Okay, time for me to go start destroying some settlements. Let's start on the other side of the trident, shall we? Burn down some pubs. Ooh, one of my family's dragons has passed on. This was Mayor Nikki, the Troublemaker's dragon, who's just been bond broken. Oof, poor Deathwing. No more space hulks for us, I guess. Okay, we have just defeated House Swan. And we're going to watch their troops just disappear in a moment, probably. Unless they're... No, do they count as a... Where have they got a piece of land? Or are they not? They're just unlanded now, but I'm very, very excited to see... Oh, no, they've got Pike Rock. Where the... Oh, okay. Well, we get to destroy one more of theirs. We've also reached over to parts of the Reach, cleared that out, and we've made good chunks into the Riverlands. The Riverlands is going to take a while. But yeah, I'm going to just keep trying to plow on, just try and keep this war in particular progressing for a while and go from there. All right, let's see if we can remove Pike Rock. Boom. Love it. Absolutely love it. Perfection. Oh, my swordsmanship just improved. That's amazing. Okay, so I think, yeah, this army of allies that joined, I have no idea why they joined. I didn't invite them to join. Has sieged down the war goal. We're now at 100%. Do I end my conquest as is? Go for somewhere else? No, because this will take the land. I don't want this. I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to try and keep this war going until the game really, really hates me. I think that's the best move. Looks like we're about to burn down, burn out. Not just left, but ash and ruin. I'm making really good progress in the Riverlands. I'm saving, obviously this is the war goal, so that one's being left until last. I'm saving Harrenhal. I think Harrenhal is going to be an issue, so I'm kind of leaving that. I think I'm going to try and follow the river now along up to Stonehenge, clear this area up, and then I've just got to deal with the north of the Trident and go from there. I love the idea that we're just across the river from River Run, just burning down the nearby castle. Probably can see it from the battlements, just like boom, it's gone. However, we got a lot more to clean up, a lot more. And this, I think we might get surrendered out if I'm not careful, so I need to be really... Do I leave the Riverlands as this chunk, go and deal with Harrenhal on this gap now, or do I just go for the whole hog? I think I've got to go for the whole hog, really. I've got to try. I've got so many other kingdoms to destroy. I can't be waiting around too long. And now it is time to deal with Harrenhal. So, Whitefyre's lightly wounded. We're gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait before we deal with the giant castle of Harrenhal. Harren the Black, it's happened to you once. Let's see if it happens again. Okay, the dragon's wounds have gone down from wounded to lightly wounded. Here we go. Harrenhal. Oh, and it's gone. We've ruined Harrenhal once more. Fantastic. Okay, so we are about to deal with the twins, or at least we're gonna burn down the half of it. This is us gonna cross over into the other side of the Riverlands. We've made so much major gains on our destruction rampage, and yeah, I think the Riverlands are going to get got before this character's through. The twins, they burn. The Freys seat is no more. Frack the Freys. Oh, we're now the legitimate House of Dragonstone. Amazing. Awesome. Interesting. Okay, I think there's about to be a realm war. Do I join? I mean, my army's kind of not ready to be fighting a realm war. I mean, we've got 9,000 troops, but we'd have to return home for a little while. And that could be a big problem. I'm going to click you are the traitor for now. If this spawns a mega war, I want to see where the sides fall. Don't think it has spawned a mega war because the original you're the traitors are in Essos rather than Westeros. Also, everywhere but Lys is not independent anymore. Once we destroy Westeros, we may have just moved the Iron Throne. We'll have to deal with that, I think, as well. Okay, so I didn't realize this, but the Tullys have changed hands. Who's the Paramount? And the Paramount is in my prison. We're gonna 100% this war next month if I don't white peace now. So I'm going to white peace now and get out. There's just so little of the Riverlands left. That's so sad. 11 years we've been going on this. 11 years of stop, start, burn down and more. Naught shall be left but ash and ruin. But yeah, let's white peace out. I don't want to take land. That's the reason I'm white peacing. I can't take land in this war. Otherwise, I won't be able to destroy it without turning on my own vassals, and it will get very, very messy. But I think we made a huge chunk in the realm. Maybe we try and finish off the Vale now. And as an update, now that we almost killed the entire Riverlands, Whitefyre's kills is up to 4,337 characters. Okay, we have a claim. It's time to attack the Vale. Oh, there's very little of this place left, so this should be nice and easy. Okay, time to take out Goldtown. Ooh, okay, we got lucky. It's like Whitefyre's only lightly wounded, so we should be able to continue this. I think Grafton's hold fast, and then it's these islands I've got to take out as well. It's going to be a little rough. I'm always nervous dealing with these bigger places, but apparently is there scorpion in placements? Oh no! Well, I mean there was a scorpion there, and it didn't destroy the fort. So got to pull out. Got to pull out. And the House Karen is now the legitimate Stormlanders. Okay, so I've had to stop leading the army right now because Whitefyre is badly wounded. I think they're going to be okay because they're a Tyrannic Leviathan, but I can't put them in the fight right now. Not until they heal a little bit. Oh, it took some time, actually, but I was actually starting to worry because I've been sat here going, oh, I can't control any of these battles until she's healed, but Whitefyre did just heal. We just finished off Goldtown and freaking Whitefyre is lightly wounded again. Oh, no, sorry, we've got the gatehouse here to destroy. Lightly wounded means I should still be able to push through this and deal with the Grafton. No, I can't. Okay, so we've got the Bloody Gates, the Moon Gates, the Eyrie, and just this little area down here to deal with. I think we're going to kill the Vale. I'm going to play it safe. Whitefyre was just wounded again as I took down the first province of Stone. I've still got Snow Sky and then the Eyrie to deal with. I'm going to wait. We've got time. We're not pressured for the war to end. It's going to be fine. I just need to take this slow, let wounds recover. Right, time to attack the province of Skye. And this should be the Eyrie. Yes! The seat of the Vale is destroyed. The Arryns are now no longer the lords of the Eyrie, and instead, they're somewhere down here. I like that they're sigil change. Time to defeat the Waynwood, and then we should be good. So we just killed Marbletop, which was where the war leader, that's where the Vale had made its camp. It's where the Arryns have moved to. There we go. And it's now gone to the Cargills, which means a part of Dawn is up for grabs. So I'm going to go destroy that before I destroy the War Guard. This is an odd turn of events. We'll take it. We'll take it. It does mean, however, we are going to be attacking provinces in Dawn, which is always really scary because Dawn have scorpions and the Dornish armies have scorpions. No, okay, we managed to remove that province nice and easy. Cool. This should spell the destruction of the Vale. Destruction of the Vale, please. Doom delivered. Yes, this guy can be knighted. Yes, I'll take a war banner. Just one more castle and the Vale is gone. Here goes. There we go. The Vale is gone. Completely and utterly. The Vale is no more. Okay, we are declaring war on the Stormlands for the first time. The claim is going to be even full haul, but also, why is it highlighting all of the... I don't know. Either way, I'm hoping to clean up a lot of the Stormlands. I'm going to try and leave the islands to last and just focus the mainland for a while. Let's see how we go. House Karen, time for you to feel the wrath of the White Dragon. Time to fight the Stormlander army. Let's see how it goes. Yeah, easy. Lord Morris of Peasbury just tried to attack us. Oh, he was leading the army, the risk of bravery. He's a decent general, to be fair. Our heavy footmen are actually struggling here in the Stormlands, but dragon damage just is overwhelming. We're up to 760 from various dragons in the combat now. Our knights, we got a lot of knights that can fight. Oh, and there's a Connington. Can I take... What does enemy fatal casualties? Thank you, Swansong. Welcome to my little collection. I definitely am going to start wielding that one in battle because fatal casualties just means their enemy armies just shatter against us again now. We have, 4 Valyrian steel swords now in our family that we've taken as payments. Bitterbridge have joined the battle. We get to finish off what we started over a generation ago and destroy a good chunk of the Reach. We're going to do that ahead of time. The Vale exists again? No! The war invalidated, but it created a new Vale in Dawn. Oh my god, is this going to keep happening? Are we just going to have so many of the Paramount-y titles just appear elsewhere? Damn. Okay, fine. And with one more assault, Bitterbridge should be no more. Yes. An old rivalry destroyed. Time to try and take down Storm's End. Start with the external forts. If we pick up a wound here, it'd be a bit of a pain. No, we got away with it. Okay. The seat of House Baratheon. Feel my Rathian. Okay. Whitefyre is wounded, but we managed to get all of Storm's End. Oh, we missed Fury Crown. You kidding? Luckily, it's just a light wound, so we can actually remove it. Yeah! adulation. So why are the Cerrits in this war? Oh, I'm gonna go beat up the Cerrits then. Okay, we've defeated the Cerrits, and now we are back in the Stormlands, back to destroy the Griffin's Roost, which I don't think is under. Yeah, it's under the Manwoods, the Manwoodies, who are Dornish. There's weird things have happened in this game. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. I was just seriously wounded. I don't think I'm going to be long for this world, which means I need to make sure that I'm not leading the army or my dragon's going to get lost again. I'm going to now just try and fight this out to be a white piece. If I can't already white piece. No, I can't. So I'm just going to fight it to the white piece at this point, and we'll leave it there. Almost so close. I thought the Sluggard would at least get... Well, actually, no. Looking at it, I've done a lot on the map. He's done a lot of the map. But I think that is off a white piece. I think that's us back to Dragonstone to either try and get our wounds sorted or die. Also, this character has been a wild character when it comes to sexual escapades, which I've probably had to cut from most of the video, but he's... Yeah, I made the right call. I'll be dead within a year, apparently. There we have it. We have sadly passed away, and now we are Lord Lion of Dragonstone, who, more interestingly, has a much cooler wife, but Lord Lion, not the ideal out of all the ones that I had available. But either way, I will educate my son. I'll teach him dragon lore. Quite nicely, I don't have a dragon, so I will visit the dragon pit and try to get Whitefyre. A bond forged. I accept your offer, Whitefyre. Me and you shall continue our family's work. Oh, a Liberty faction. I will not be threatened. This is gonna go really, really badly for them. Really, really bad. Right. Remember, we don't want to burn down the Pentoshis. Doom delivered. That's nice. And that's... Oh, Volon. Wife Dragon is also a female. That's very good. Manto is at least 15. Yes, I will make sure he's a knight. Basically, I have a current rule where if they have over 15 prowess in that battlefield knighthood, I'm giving them a knighthood. He is not worth a knighthood. I think this war might be said and done. I'm going to call this a warm-up. We're going to finish off the Riverlands. House Bracken is currently in charge of Raventree Hall. There is, like, where's the Blackwoods? Well, it doesn't matter now. They're all dead. And here we are. We're about to destroy the stronghold of the Tullys. There we go. Riverrun is gone. It is just... House Corn? Sorry, Corn. Let me just double check if they are anywhere else that I can destroy. No, it's just Old Hall, Old Honor. The Riverlands is about to be no more. There we go. War will invalidate. The Riverlands now exists down here. Damn it. Damn it. Ah! Right, we're coming after the Rosbys now. We fought these before, but I feel confident I can actually get away with destroying them. Oh, they're actually attacking? For a moment, for a very brief moment, that looked like it was going to be a loss, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. I think I'm going to undertake one of our toughest challenges yet, and that's going to be stop trying to fight the Westlands, tear down some of the economic base, do some crazy things there. I'm also swaying the reach. And the reason for this is I want to try and get a dissolution faction going. I really do, because I think it's going to be the only way I can actually physically destroy some of these kingdom level titles. Otherwise, they're just going to keep cycling through to everyone. I think maybe. I don't know. I need to try and destroy the Corns, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, 16,000 men against like 70,000, I think. 60,000 here for the Westlands. This is going to be an actual challenge, I feel. I think. Okay, we're going to try and catch this Westerlander army. Oh, they got away. I'm going to be fighting them in the mountains. I think it's going to be okay. Damien? Yes, you will definitely be knighted. But the thing is, the more of these guys I can just outright wipe like that, the better. There's an army being raised here, so if I can just deal with that, awesome. Oh, okay, this is big. They've got a lot of numbers, so Draconic Doom did so much. Oh my god, I forgot to turn the speed down, but holy moly, we just took the Lannister army out. We fully... Oh! Siri, play the Reigns of Castamere, because of war. Castamere is no longer alive and kicking. Ugh, this time it was Dragonfire got him. Sorry, not sorry. Oh no, a bolt from the blue. One of what? No, it's the Heatherspoons. Geralt Heatherspoon. Why have you done this to me? This is so. My uncle is flying what I'm calling, what I've subtly been in my head calling our backup dragon, which is Hugor, who would have the chance to take over if anything happened to Whitefyre. But God, no, we've lost a dragon and its rider. This can't be good. A bolt from the blue. I'm directing our forces during the Battle of Latchford when I see Lion and Hugo flying towards the enemy lines. A great sign. I'm about to give the order to charge in tandem when I see a glint of light off of a piece of metal from the direction of the enemy lines. A bolt from a scorpion. It's heading straight for Lion. I can only watch as the bolt strikes Lion's dragon. Arcs of blood and fire spraying from the wound. The dragon Hugo lets out a roar of pain and rage as they both crash into the ground. A great cloud of dust. Damn. Oh god, and that's our army wiped. Oh no, we need to get out of this. We need to get out of this. The Lannisters came back with a big old force. I've got enough money to buy some mercenaries. We'll do that. We'll go take a castle and go from there. Yikes, though. I think it's time to peace out with the Lannisters. I mean, I could do. That's a lot of Lannister forces, to be fair. They've called in quite a few people. I need to find a mountain to go hide in. Or not. Cannibal Pass is on. Oh, good news. God, the Great Spring Sickness just started as well. Oh, no. I'm being given the wonderful opportunity to get some vengeance back on this Heatherspoon. So I'm going to. Bye, enemy commander. We're still going to lose this battle, though. Oh, it's going to be so close. God, that was so close. We almost had that. I actually just need to complete some real sieges now. The issue is these guys have got... Oh, it's the Spring Sickness is also here. Oh, again, these battles keep getting so close. I'm going to quickly just go stand at the top of Castle Rock. Because one, it's mountains. Two, I've already destroyed it, so they're not going to get fort advantage here. That way I might actually win a battle. Oh, yes, we did. Yeah, as I was going to say before I was rudely attacked by the Heatherspoons, we destroyed Castle Rock, or at least part of it, just to, get our vengeance. It also seems like the Lannisters are no longer in charge of the Westlands. It's House Merchant. Okay, I'm actually going to surrender out of that war, mainly because the Spring Sickness is everywhere. I need this to pass. The Great Spring Sickness isn't blocked by ruins. Everywhere is dying. I need the dust to settle. The Spring Sickness is over, and it is time for the dissolution of the realm. I'm going to press for that civil war. We have 250 in the military power, 21 members, including the Westerlands after I ravaged them, and also the Iron. So let's see what happens here. A wise decision. The Iron Throne is no longer. Oh, we can just fantastically start destroying the realms independently of one another. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. It does mean they'll be able to ally each other more, but it should mean I have more claims. I can get this done faster. A lot of my family died from the Great Spring Sickness, including my wife and a couple of Dragon Riders. So there are some dragons floating about, and it's going to be a bit of a problem, but not too bad. So I almost finished removing the Stormlands. I was just about to deal with Tarth, and then obviously the Stormlands will probably live over here in Essos. And Dawn has entered the game. Dawn is going to be like my final boss because they've got so many Scorpions. I feel like I need to just end this war by destroying Tarth and move on and just try not to fight the Dornish just yet. I've got a lot to deal with. The Dornish are not what I want right now. Update. Dawn just inherited the Stormlands, so we're gonna have to. No, I can destroy this province and it will end the war, I think. Otherwise we're about to find out something anyway. Just even a full haul now. Okay, yeah, this should invalidate the war. Oh, okay, good. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the destruction of the Stormlands. Oh, no, the Stormlands is split, just a Martell owns it. Okay, right, let's see if now that they're free, we can destroy the Riverlanders. Ooh, Goldfield's in this war. Okay, they'll be the first port to call then. Always happy to take out a bonus territory. Bonus territory indeed. Can confirm it just removed it now. For the first time, someone has resettled some ruins. Goodreath here have apparently managed to... They're rebuilding the Stormlands. We can't be having that. They've got to go. We just captured Dreamfire. We've just gained a fertile dragon in our dragon pit, which is very nice. Okay, so we have some big choices to make now. Dawn is our big scary because they have all of the scorpions, all of the things that can kill our dragons. We have the Reach that have not too much manpower right now, but there are a daunting amount of land. I've been cleaning up the rest of the Crown Lands bar that's owned by Queen Rhaenyra, and that allowed me to actually take out the Arbor, which is really nice. We also have the north completely untouched, and that's going to be a problem. They have a lot of troops. I'm thinking, because I've just seen Dawn are also over here, I think I need to take on the Rock. I think it's the Rock and the Crown Lands that need to go, the Targaryens. The problem is, once I get the Targaryens out of the mainland, they're just going to exist over here. And I can be... That's fine. It's just they're going to be on my border and be angry and probably start allying up. Oh, I don't know. No, you know what? This is too patchy. I don't like the border gore. We're going to deal with the Crown Lands next, which means this is going to be a war with dragons. Oh, yeah, and putting the war score... Oh, they're already allied with Dawn. Okay, this is going to be a huge war. Oh, I think now's a good time. I think now is a good time. I think making the war goal over here as well might be really good for me, cleaning out the main of the Crown Lands, and then I can just fight for the war goal. Problem is they've got dragons as well. She is a dragon rider herself, the Hunchback Queen. We do have bigger dragons, but it's still... This is going to be a rough war. We do have a lot of money. I think I'm going to preemptively buy a few mercs, at least some of the bigger companies, in order just to make sure that they're not being bought up by our enemies. And we're going to go from there. And then I'm going to start cleaning up this area. We're going to start with Sharp Point, and then we're going to move down to Crown Lands proper. Forgo the war goal. We have the chance to do a dragon duel already. Wings of Vengeance. The scouts riding breathless. Their news as sharp as their spear point. Rhaella, Scourge of the Skies, has been sighted above Needlewater. A chance such as this comes but seldom. Strike now, and my foe can be cast from the clouds. Her beast broken, her men undone. Yet every dragon duel is a dance with death. If I rise, the sky will blaze with fury and fire, and only one of us will descend alive. Let's chase him down. Let's go. It's Whitefyre versus Rainfire. Let's see, Rainfire is only 12 years old. I think we're going to be fine, but who knows in the dragon duel. Strike quick, retreat quicker. Oh, using the clouds as cover, I spy Rainfire, clearly not expecting us. As we rush in at blinding speed, Rhaella turns and faces us. It's too late. Whitefyre streaks like a bolt of lightning, and just as unstoppable. He makes to protect his exposed underbelly, but cannot react in time, suffering a great chunk to be torn away from his stomach. We've disemboweled him right in the sky. I hear an echoing roar as they both fall behind us, dragon blood and guts streaking beside us from Whitefyre's mouth. The ground take them both. Did she die? Yes, she did. Rhaella Targaryen. Boom. First battle of this war, and it's kind of even numbers. It's going to come down to dragons. Flight of Dragonfire. Oh, Needlewater rages below when I see it, and unnaturally, that's a dragon. I can see clearly Porungar, Lord Materies. No, he's not getting away. Another dance of dragons. You are guaranteed to win, chomp. You chomp. What chomp? There was really never any hope for Materies. Porungar, not half the size of my own Whitefyre, and he knows that full frontal assault would be suicide, preferring to stalk between the clouds. Several times I think the shadow of our prey, only the apparition to clear as we get closer. As we fly, a primal part of my body recognizes this for what it is, the deep visceral scream of instincts honed when men were no more than beasts. We are the predator, the dragon is our prey. As if to punctuate the thought, another shadow forms in front of me. I briefly expect this to be another imagined one, when an even smaller form appears right in front of us. I do not even need to instruct Whitefyre. Her maw opens with a single bite. Lord Materies of Mirakosh and his dragon are eaten whole. They didn't even have time to scream. Oh no, one of our people died though. Our first dragon rider fallen in this war. She was a genius. No. Okay, it's time to shatter King's Landing. The outer fort is gone. Fight of Dragonfire. The Queen. She's not getting away. I see Pentos, the dragon's called Pentos, dive below my strike, forcing Whitefyre and I to turn hard. The sound of battle at King's Landing raging are drowned in the wind as we bank around towards our foe. I just turn in time to see Pentos bathe another group of our troops in flame, and with a kick of my heels I order Whitefyre to close distance. A dance is afoot. Okay. Queen Rhaenyra of the Crown Lands dragon breathed a torrent of flame, forcing us to meet it with our own. To our shame, our slowly lost Whitefyre singed, her wings buffeted against the flame. Medium chance of success. Rapid ascent followed by a dive to both strike and evade. Strike like a bolt from the blue. We dove like a falcon, claws and teeth outstretched. A quick rake across Pentos' back, followed by a gout of flame left burning gashes. All the while, Queen Rhaenyra and Pentos did nothing at all. Whitefyre and I are only lightly wounded, while Pentos and Queen Rhaenyra are sporting only superficial wounds. I sense Rhaenyra's failing confidence. She is surely feeling the pressure now. I call upon my years of combat experience to direct Whitefyre as you would a soldier. Come, Whitefyre, show no mercy. Eschewing any sense of defense, Whitefyre dives straight into Pentos. Though Pentos tries to evade and then raise her wings in defense, each is torn through by our teeth and claws. Pentos roars in anguish as her wings are ripped off, but Whitefyre doesn't let go, continue to rip and tear. With a whip of the neck, she gets a ferocious bite on Pentos' neck, and after a final cry from the creature, she rips her head straight off, and the queen is dead. Now, let's see if we can burn down King's Landing in response. We do. There goes King's Landing, and this war is now against the Crown Lands run by Dawn. Oh, we are now a sacred lineage. We're at war against the Rock again. They are my next target to remove. I keep forgetting about the Iron Islands. Also, I went in and changed the color of the north just because it was really blending with the ruins, and I was like, I keep forgetting about them existing. The Westlanders still keep putting up a bit of a fight. I mean, these battles do go well as soon as Doom gets delivered, but they're outputting enough to counter some of our knights. Now, I've also just noticed that my heir is not my son anymore, it's my daughter. Luckily, she was matrilineally married, but that's because we created a kingdom, so I think our son is still gonna gain Dragonstone. No, it's okay, it's equal primogeniture now. I could get it back to being my son, however, I don't know yet. I'm just gonna see what happens for now. I might disinherit some people, I'm not sure. So I'm on about day 5 of this playthrough, and the mod is updated, so I don't know how the saves are gonna handle. There's a new Siege Crimson Fields where you can select other Dragon Riders to do the stuff, but the only way to still burn down the settlements is if you do it yourself, which just means for me, I have more clicks to do when doing this challenge, and it's a problem because it means I'm taking more clicks to kill every settlement. This is gonna kill me. This is gonna kill me. I'm hoping this is my last day of recording. I've started early. Who knows? Hopefully I can get this done before I go away for Christmas. So one of the methods I was thinking I was using to make... Yeah, so I have a bit of a method of once you get a successful tick of dragon destruction in a pause, if you can get to other provinces and fire the same event off, I feel like I've had a better chance at destroying things. I feel like since the update, I'm taking more damage, so to speak. I haven't been as able to get away with not being wounded on repeat. I don't know if it's just because it's slowing me down or what's going on here, but this hopefully... Okay, that's the destruction of Lannisport. And finally, to end the Westerlands, we have to destroy the most important settlement, Heatherfield, and destroy my very own namesake special building. It's a sad day to destroy the things you love, but it's gone. And there goes the Westerlands, now falling to Dragonfire. Okay, our third to last assault on the realm. It's time for the Reach to try and fall. Dawn and the North scare me too much. Don't know if I should be scared of the North. It might be just as, like the other positions, but Dawn is scary with all the Scorpion emplacements. So I'm going to be trying to take on the Reach. It has begun. Wing pass. Feels like the right place to be landing for this. Although I'm instantly wounded on position 1. It's only a light wound, so hopefully we'll be able to recover that real quick because successful wound treatment already. Fantastic. But let's keep going. And on the scorched grounds of Goodgate, the Reachmen charge our lines. The risks of bravery. Or do we just bomb move someone in tail hitting distance? Oh, they're all gone. They're all gone. I love dragons so much. Ooh, it's another one for our collection. Let's take Evergold from Golden Grove. Lord Edison, you lose. Oh, Captain Effectiveness, Development Growth. Ooh, Evergold is a good one. I love it. So I just gained Familial Kinslayer whilst burning down Coxcomb? I'm guessing there was one of our family here. Oh no, I'm not sure who. Uh-oh. Right, time to be a shadow over Ashford myself. Whoa, I'm mid-war with the Reach and Liz has just declared war on me. What for? You know what? I'm just gonna surrender it. You know it. Bye. Thank you. I've got bigger things to burn, provinces to destroy, and now I've got to wait because I'm wounded. With this, I should be removing the shield islands. Oh, and I'm being attacked. Oh no. Just watch the Reachman just appear and then disappear on the shores of the Oakshire. They saw it just burning and went, nope. So I just noticed my character's health is poor. I'm 71. I think I'm gonna try and get out of this war nice and quickly, like now, just to see if I can white peace out. They won't accept a white peace right away. I need to try and take the city of Old Town. We'll just siege it down, and then we should be able to white peace out. I don't want to lose Whitefyre to just going wild because I die of old age. I've technically got the you'll be dead within a year perk, but I don't trust. So we're going to white peace and settle with the destruction we've done, because we killed a lot of the Reach, cleaned a lot of the map up. In the meantime, in peace, we can make our realm back to being male preference. In Aemond, our player heir, he should be good for the assault. However, he did become a dragon rider. He's got Starfire. How big Starfire? Not quite big enough. That's a shame. That might not have been a good idea. Actually, no, my other daughter was also a dragon rider, so yeah, we just got a few dragon riders in our house. Okay, so I've got to a point where I can now pick an heir, hopefully. I'll go for someone who might be able to take off the dragon. No, because I already have an heir. I can't designate an heir. That feels like a glitch. Don't like that. Okay. So I changed to house seniority, and now I can designate an heir by the looks of it. Yeah, there we go. Weird Game of Thrones mechanic. I wasn't sure that was a thing, but cool. And so King Lion dies. We are now King Baelor, and it is time for us to seek ourselves a dragon and finish this campaign once and for all. Baelor is crowned. Baelor is once again riding Whitefyre. It is time to finish off the Reach. It is another Valyrian steel sword. Another addition to my collection. It's time for the destruction of Highgarden, ladies and gentlemen. It's such a pretty palace. Such lovely garden hedge mazes, all of which will catch fire very nicely. And there it goes, gone, destroyed. Taking a small quick break to destroy the pike, because I forgot the Iron Islands existed and they're in this war as an ally, so I thought might as well, you know, get some free destruction on. Going for the destruction of pike. Ooh, they wounded the dragon. I'm gonna have to wait here for a moment. Before we forget it later, let's deal with Last Light. And I get wounded for my trouble. I believe once this battle is done, the Ironborn are gone. Oh, time to turn my attention back towards the Reach. It is time to say goodbye to the rest of the Reach, starting with the High Tower itself. And then we will destroy Old Town. I'll do it myself. And there goes the High Tower. And then it needs to be the legitimately just Beacon Bridge. And then that's it. We've won the war. The destruction needs to happen. There you go. 100% the Reach. It only took my character, he started this at 16, 11 years, and me too many hours more. So I can apparently still visit the story set for university. I'm gonna do that. Time to go off to the north. Ooh, this battle. Oh my god. We've just destroyed like 30,000 people in that battle. Holy moly. Another captured sword. Oh, that's going to be super useful when we're invading the north. The neck took me painfully long to destroy. We're now at the gates of Moat Caelan, and let us begin our advance into the north. Oh, it feels good. The north is massive though. Do I have to do Dawn? They weren't part of the kingdom when I started. I'm so tired, everybody. The bloody Starks just... Did they just kill another Archon and Lord Haegon? My nephew and Spymaster just... Damn it. We're winning these battles like no problem, but random bolts, they're a problem. Okay, so now we've got White Harbour to destroy. Come on, we can do it. Come on, we can do it. Oh, there's White Harbour done. And now to take out the north. It is done. We have but one enemy remaining. The time has come for Dawn. The first battle against Dawn. This is scary. He can marry for love, sure. They've got 500. So much Scorpion aerial coverage. Oof, there are so many castles in Dawn. Okay, gang, here it is. We have Sunspear and the tower to deal with. I'm going to go for the tower first because that's where their troops are, and I feel that feels... Oh, they were coming for me. This is Mir's army. We should shatter them. Can we do it? We're on the final province. One location down for all the marbles. Before we hit this button, I just want to showcase Whitefyre, 15,000 kills, 264 years old. We are its 5th rider, 4th rider, 5th rider. The new queer dynasty is everywhere. Heatherspoon's made it to safety. The Starks have made it to safety out of my good graces. The Targaryens also made it to safety in Essos, but naught shall be left but ash and ruin. No! 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 I've been doing this for hours. This has been over 30 hours of my life at this point. It's over. It's over. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you've made it to the end, you're clearly enjoying yourself. So why not check this YouTube video that has been hand-picked by a beautiful, beautiful algorithm for you. Or if you want to become as skillful as me and master dragon warfare, make sure you check out my ultimate guide on dragons, appearing on your screen also. I've been Midgeman. We're coming to the end of 2025, my 10th year on the platform. Thank you all for your continued support, and I'll see you in the next video.